Hey guys, it's Frank from Earth MotorCars, and check out this beauty, 1937 Ford Custom Slantback. What makes this car a piece of art for me is just think about this. Back in the day, how did they make these fenders? How do you roll metal? These are metal panels, they're not fiberglass, guys. How do you roll metal to look like that and so pretty like this? This car's got a bunch of upgrades from in the factory, obviously, and you can see the little details there. Deleted door handles, so there's no door handles. It does work on poppers, and I'll show you that in a second. You got the really cool running boards. The way that it got its name, if you look back here on the Slantback, it's exactly that. So you take the 63 Corvette concept of a split window, you put it into a Ford, which was way before 63, and you got what's called a Slantback. So you can see that right there. Couple of little details that I really like as well. The hidden fuel cap right in here, so it's integrated into body panels. If you come back over here and you can see what the rubber is, they're Toyo tires on billet specialty wheels, and it's a four-wheel disc brake car. So I can assure you one thing, that this car drives a lot better than it did back in 1937. If you look at the paint, fantastic color. It's a pearlescent finish, which means it's literally gonna change colors as sunlight hits it. And it's a pearlescent paint, and it's burnt orange. So if you're a UT or A&M fan, come on and check it out, because this is the car you guys need to have. Going through it, all the windows work properly, the door poppers work, everything on this car works. And when we get into the interior, I'll show you a couple of special features. But let's get into the engine compartment. Let me go pop that real quick. So underneath this thing is really where all the power comes from, guys. And you're looking at a Ford Racing 302 roller engine, and this thing's got a ton of power. This thing's approaching 400 horsepower. It's carbureted, really easy car to start. You can see the covers are all Ford Racing covers, and your air conditioning is just plumbed from underneath there, comes all the way through here. So it's a very nice, clean engine compartment, which is another thing that I really look for. If you also look at even underneath the hood, the amount of detail that went into the paint of this car, everything matches perfectly. I don't think there's a fingerprint on this car. When you close this hood, you're gonna close it like everything else. It latches down, no issues whatsoever. So I wanna show you the interior, because that's one of my favorite things. Door poppers are pretty cool. Number one for the driver's door, number two is the passenger door. But one thing that this car has here, if you look at those little controls there, power seats. These seats were sourced from a Cadillac. The power seats work. They decline backwards, they recline, they move up and down. It's a pretty little cool feature they have there. But let's hop in this thing and let me show you a couple more things before we take it for a little spin. So one of the beauties of this car is this custom console that was made with power windows. Obviously, these weren't a thing that was available back in the early 30s, late 30s, but this car's got 4 power windows right there. Modern shifter, got a 4L60 transmission, so it's a 4-speed transmission. Autometer gauges, so if you take a peek at the gauges, even though there's 2 gauges, this is a 4-in-1 gauge. And you can see right here, you got your water temperature, you got your fuel, you got your oil pressure, and then you have your volts for your battery. Your vintage air controllers were integrated in the dashboard perfectly. Whoever built this car did a damn good job doing that kind of stuff. And the one thing I really like, I'm looking for a radio, I don't see one. Well, I just look up here, and the custom headliner that was made for this car integrates a nice Alpine stereo that has Bluetooth in it. So let's take this thing for a ride. I always look at, when I'm looking at classics, the ease of starting a car. Since this has an electronic fuel pump, you turn your key to the ignition position, fires right up, no problem whatsoever. I am a classic car lunatic. I love them. But as I mentioned earlier, original cars are really fun to look at, but I enjoy driving these things. And if you're driving a 37 Slantback down the road, I don't care what other car you have, you're gonna get more attention on this car, because it's a very rare car to find on the road. But the handling comes wonderfully, 4-wheel coilovers all the way through. It's got 4-wheel power disc brakes and power steering, which is always one of my favorite features. I never wanna feel like I'm beating up the steering wheel to get this thing to drive. The 302 is plenty of power. Once again, this is a steel body car, which makes it a lot more special than a fiberglass car. And since we go through all of our cars, everything really works on our cars, which means we go through the braking system, we go through the carburation of the car. If the car needs tuning, we take care of that as well. But this is one main car. This sounds incredible. Beautiful sound of a Ford small block engine. Doesn't compare against a big block, but very powerful for a little engine. The drivability, we're 50 miles an hour. There's no shakes, there's no shimmies. It just cruises right down the road. The beauty of the transmission, having a 4-speed transmission, is you can drive it at 80 miles an hour and be super comfortable driving it as well. So this is a wonderful, one of a kind, in my opinion, 1937 Ford Custom Slantback, and you can come check it out at Earth MotorCars. This is one cool car. Hey, horn works too. Cool deal.